Today, we're in the Gorafe Desert in Granada, and we're about to show you this sleek, 100% autonomous and self-sufficient pod created by District Hive. Let's take a look together. Come along. For music, don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoy these close-up visuals. We're truly excited to introduce you to the portal designed by District Hive, a concept that's transforming the travel and hospitality world. And here's why: it's fully self-reliant. It generates its own water by capturing moisture from the air, produces its own electricity, and doesn't create waste. There are no pipes needed at all. This pod stands on 6 sturdy legs, and if needed, it can be moved elsewhere without leaving any mark on the ground. It doesn't get more minimal than this. It perfectly fits into the surrounding landscape, which already offers so much that you really don't need anything extra. That's the whole idea behind this creation from District Hive, placing these pods in remote, beautiful places where you're completely surrounded by untouched nature. That's probably something you'd love, especially if nature makes you feel calm and inspired, right? Yes. The architecture of the pod is designed by Moho Architects, and it has a very stealthy look. I think it's time to take you inside and show you around. What do you say? Yeah, let's check it out. The big glass windows really caught our attention. They reflect the surroundings beautifully. At first, I thought people might be able to see inside, but in the end, it just mirrors your own reflection from outside, so it feels quite private. That's me, Patrick. Hi everyone. And I'm Luigi. Pretty cool, right? Let's step in. Welcome inside the pod, everyone. It offers 30 square meters of fully utilized space. Let's start with the kitchen island. It comes with an induction cooker. There are stools too. Let's pull them out quickly. Just so you know, this is where Patrick and I shared a lovely dinner while the sun set behind the hills. Patrick told me how much he appreciates working together and how much he cares about me. As a sweet gesture, he made me a sandwich with cheese and salami while I showed off my amazing cooking skills. You probably caught a glimpse of it in the detailed shots. It was a pretty good sandwich, especially with the incredible views around us, both during sunset and at night. I'll tell you a bit more later about why we just had sandwiches, because we're literally in a desert, and Gorafe, the nearby village, has only a tiny market with basic supplies. So, if you plan to stay here, it's a good idea to bring your own groceries ahead of time. There's also a microwave, an air conditioning system, and everything is controlled through an app developed by District Hive. As mentioned earlier, it's completely self-sufficient and even AI-powered. Alexa, go to sleep. That moment was a bit creepy. It was our first time interacting with Alexa, and suddenly she started playing music even though we hadn't asked her to. There's a vanity with a single sink, and an espresso machine, which is great if, like us, you can't start your day without coffee. And yes, coffee is free. There are cupboards with bowls, a toaster, and everything else you might need. Let's now move to the living area. Come with me. The German company that worked on the interiors did a great job. Everything is neatly arranged, practical, and stylish. This seating area, for example, we spent quite some time here, just relaxing and soaking it all in. Immersing ourselves, I think that's the right word, in the view from the picture windows. The entire front wall is glass with no visible frame, so it feels like you're watching a live painting of nature. Light floods in through both the front and side windows, and when the sun sets, the colors are beautiful. The natural drink of Nepal. Yes, it really added to the mood. There's more storage space here, and they even provide you with a kimono. We didn't try it on. Patrick's a big guy, and we weren't sure it would fit. Slippers are included too, and there's enough storage for your belongings. If you're here with 4 people, 2 can sleep in the main bed, and 2 more can pull out the hidden bed. You just move this cushion and there you go, plenty of room. But Patrick and I chose to sleep in the cozy nook. Let's check it out quickly. Look at this, we lay down here and had that stunning view right in front of us. And at night, the sky lit up with stars. It was amazing. What did you think, Patrick? It was amazing indeed. He fell asleep quickly while I stayed up a bit longer, appreciating the stars. Someone had to stay awake and work. We even saw Starlink. I'll explain that in a bit. There are USB and USB-C plugs here, as well as controls for the lights. It's tucked in, making it feel even more intimate, like being in a theater watching nature perform. More storage can be pulled out here. look how deep this drawer is. We joked that one of our shorter friends could probably lie in there. Time to check out the bathroom and shower. Let's go. As I said, everything here is fully sustainable. Let's explore the shower first. There's a machine that creates up to 250 liters of water per day from air and humidity. So yes, you can take a proper shower, and it also heats the water. The shower uses just 1 liter per minute, which makes it very efficient. Plus, the used water is filtered and reused for irrigation, even the gray water doesn't go to waste. Considering how dry the area is, it's impressive that the system can produce so much water. We brought 8 liters to drink over 2 days, so this really puts things in perspective. There's also a vanity here with another sink, and the gray water from this area is also reused. Everything here is part of a thoughtful design to have no carbon footprint. There are mirrors on both ends of the pod, which reflect light and give the space a bigger feel. You'll see your reflection too. Hi again, it's us, Patrick and Dominic. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. We feature unique places like this pod from District Hive, the first of its kind. And now for something really different, the toilet. It incinerates your waste. Yes, it burns it into ashes. You're given a simple step-by-step guide. Open the lid, place one of these, it looks like a coffee filter, inside, then do your business as usual. When done, close the lid and press the button. It turns everything into ash, just a small spoonful remains. Patrick joked that his might need a bowl instead of a spoon, let's not go into detail. He even shared a video in our family group chat, but we won't include that here for obvious reasons. But when you're sitting there, the view is just as incredible. What was your experience like, Patrick? Mesmerizing. It helped me unwind. The glass wall in front gives you an open view, and there's even a wine cooler. This pod is compact but includes everything you need, and all of it eco-friendly. Let's now step outside and talk about our time here. How cool is this exterior? The glass reflects everything, so you've probably seen that in our drone footage too. Right here is where we slept and watched the stars. But before going to bed, we came out to this suspended area with bean bags, grabbed a drink, beer, and some chips, and just enjoyed the peaceful evening. And here I am again in the frame. Welcome. Now let's talk about Starlink. That was wild. We were stargazing when I suddenly saw what looked like a train of shooting stars. It was like 20 of them in a row. Patrick explained it was Starlink, Elon Musk's satellite internet system. Truly amazing. There's also an outdoor shower, perfect for the desert heat. You can shower under the sky and feel at one with nature. There's even a flotation tank with Epsom salt where you can just lie back and float, it's like being weightless. That's our full tour of the pod. We had an incredible time. If you want to visit, all the contact info is in the description below. You can get the app and book your stay directly. It's something special. Being so far away from everything else, the night sky becomes magical. We saw the Milky Way, and Jupiter looked huge. This experience was really unforgettable. Patrick, please say a few words to wrap things up while I enjoy the view again. Thank you so much for watching. It was wonderful to be here at the Hive. The mirrors, the design, the isolation, all made it feel like art in the middle of nowhere. Thank you, Dominic, for the great tour and for sharing this time. We're looking forward to exploring and sharing more unique places like this with all of you. If you look at it, it feels like something from another world. It's not meant to be here, yet somehow it fits perfectly. At night, it's like being on another planet, total darkness all around, and only the pod lights giving you visibility. When you wake up and look outside, there's almost nothing, just nature.